It's time for Jayden Daniels to show out. I've been excited about this one. Heard over the summer that Jayden had turned into a different quarterback, if you will. He had taken his game to new heights and saw some of that against Florida State. Was excited to see against Mississippi State, SEC opponent on the road, early kick, how he would react. There were so many good things about what Jayden Daniels did, and it started really on this first 3rd and 2 of the game. You can see they're at the minus 25 here. Got to get 2 yards, but Mississippi State's going to make this tricky. They're going to match coverage here. So they're going to play, it looks like cover 1. So this safety's going to be in the middle of the field, but you can see how they run to their assignment. So they're playing cover 1. But what they're doing is they're double spying on Daniels. They're taking 2 spies as we watch this. They're going to bring Watson here. Right there, you see him creep up. Now he's coming. Now look at Jet Johnson and then number 0 over here. Watch them drop. Double spies. Look, double spies right here. So Daniels can't get outside here, nor can he get outside here. Now, should he have hit this? Yeah. It's early in the game. Sometimes quarterbacks aren't quite ready to pull the trigger. Should he have hit that? Probably. Is Johnson in his peripheral vision? Maybe. So I'll give him a pass on that. So he turns it down. But I don't think he realizes that as he goes this side, there's a spy there waiting for him. So now he pulls up. He's like, okay, I got spies over here. I got spies over here. What do I got to do? But he never panics. He's like, all right, it's 3rd and 2. But now you see Pickering come free here. Now he's like, oh, boy. So as he starts to go over here, now here comes Johnson, who's spying on this side. He's like, man, what do I do? Eyes are over here. That's what makes this Logan Diggs right over here kind of special. Because he's going to cock his arm to throw, nothing, and that's when he sees him. Because he's now looking for an escape. We're like, uh-oh, Johnson's there. Oh, hey, there's my running back, and the linebackers forgot about him. Now let me fade a little bit. Let me get this. All I got to do is get it to him. It's 2 yards. First down. Man. Quarterback coach will probably give him a minus because he didn't hit this right there to his guy Malik Neighbors. Now, he would make up for that, but you might get a minus for that. But the play creation against this double spy look is incredible by Jayden Daniels. I really like what he does here on this first play, and he keeps this drive alive with that movement and then the vision to find his running back over there in the flat. Good job by Jayden Daniels. So a little bit later for Jayden on the first drive, 2nd and 1, down inside the red zone, or the gold zone, as Nathaniel Hackett calls it. Due to gold member, thank you, Nathaniel Hackett, for that one. One of the things about a quarterback, obviously, is his ability to find open receivers. And you hear this all the time. Well, you scan from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. You scan the field. You make those progressions. And a lot of times, things are happening so fast, quarterbacks actually aren't even doing that. They're maybe looking at 1-2 reads. Jayden Daniels is going to show you exactly how it's done here. This is clinic work. Going to get motion to empty. Diggs is going to motion out to the right. So he's going to be an empty here, 2nd and 1. And Mississippi State's just going to play zone behind it. And he's going to look. You can see his eyes. He's looking over here. He's trying to work this triangle over here. But Mississippi State playing 4 over 3 over here. So it's going to be tough. So as he looks over at this right side, you can see him. No. He's going to cock his arm. No. Now he's going to look again. No. You can see the head start to turn. Look at him start to turn. Now he's looking here. Jet Johnson's mugged up on him. No. So then he comes back over here. Yes. Watch that head. No. 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 Yes. I love this decision-making from Jayden Daniels. I mean, this is just awesome. I mean, it's 2nd and 1. You just want to get that first down, and you're just running a little snag flat concept here. And he's just going to find that open zone right there. Watson gets too lazy, jumps out here where he's got some help, leaves this open. But I love Jayden Daniels going through that scan, and then there it is. Throw it. Zip it. First down. Goal to go. Well, outside the 10, so you can still go to first down. But, man, that is the absolute way that you are supposed to scan through your receivers, especially against zone coverage, down where it gets tight. Excellent job here by Jayden Daniels, man. I really, really like this progression read and getting his guy the ball for a first down. It's 3-0 right now. LSU on that first drive had to settle for a field goal. They marched it right back down, nearing the red zone. And this was a pretty consistent theme throughout the night right here. Malik Neighbors, slot fade, or Malik Neighbors just one-on-one. I'll probably do a scouting report on Malik Neighbors based on this game. His double moves led to a couple of tremendous touchdowns. But we're focused on Jayden Daniels on this, put the film on. So we're going to focus on that. So Neighbors, smash concept out here. You're going to hitch and then run this slot fade behind, and you got all this green grass over here to work with. So Daniels doesn't have to be perfect with the throw, but if the coverage is good, you got to drop that thing in a bucket, and that's exactly what he does here. And it's beautiful. And keep in mind, when he drops, he's about the 35-yard line on the right hash. He puts this thing on the pylon, essentially, in the end zone. That throw is probably 45 to 47 yards in the air, and he drops it into about a 6-inch bucket. Take a look at this. This is incredible. You're going to get Mississippi State just rushing 4, and you see Neighbors right here. Boom, he's starting to go to the corner. Daniels knows immediately that's where he wants to go with the ball. Safety's in the middle of the field, playing over the top of it in cover 1. And now he's going to launch. Look when he throws this ball. Neighbors has just broke into the post at about the 16-yard line, and Daniels has let that thing go. So right as he enters or leaves the picture, that's when he throws this. So he is throwing his guy to the spot saying, hey, man, you go get this ball. And look at where this ball is thrown. Right on the pylon, right over the head. Malik Neighbors has, 8 inches of separation? 10 inches, a foot? I mean, that isn't much. And Daniels puts it right where his guy could go up and make the catch. I mean, this is brilliance. This is one read. My guy can beat his guy, and I'm dropping this thing in the bucket. Easy for me to say. Touchdown, LSU, great throw. Jayden Daniels. Well, I just told you that slot fade Malik Neighbors was a theme of this particular ball game, and here we go again. Similar situation, but this time from the left hash to the right sideline. Jayden Daniels is going to drop this thing again in the bucket. Again, this is what I kind of fail to understand about just playing defensive back, just playing defense in general. You can see he's got outside leverage, so he's at the top of the hash. He's on this side. He's on the outside of him, as you would call that. There's no way that this ball should be thrown over here. You have help on the inside. You have leverage here. You can't let him break your leverage and get over the top of you. I don't understand that. It's Mississippi State playing defense, whatever. Not a great day. This is a focus on Jayden Daniels, and this is just wonderful. I mean, absolutely wonderful. They bring 5. Johnson, they're going to see the sim pressure, so they're going to drop this defensive end here. LSU's offensive line, another theme of the day. They did a good job of protecting Jayden Daniels. Good running back help here. I mean, this is excellent stuff. And now he's got the time to step. He's about to get hit by Pickering, and he drops this thing again, even a longer throw, and throws it right to the pylon. And again, you can see the safety from the middle. The safety from the middle, like, there should be no reason that he gives that throw up to the outside. None. He should have funneled Daniels back to the inside. He should have been on Daniels' right hip right there the entire time. But yet he gets turned around, and Neighbors is now able to run to a clean spot away from the safety, giving Daniels all kinds of room. Touchdown. Beautiful throw. Jayden Daniels. Beautiful route work. Malik Neighbors. We'll talk about him in a different video. But, man, Jayden Daniels was on one on Saturday, and that second throw off the same route told you everything about how hot he was. At this point in the game, we've seen Jayden Daniels do a little bit of everything against Mississippi State. But this is a third down play. We've seen him create on 3rd and 2. We've seen him throw the ball in the bucket against man coverage on slot fade. We've seen him scan through his progressions. But now we're going to see him throw into holes of the zone. And again, this is a throw from the left hash over here to the right side. And what I love about this, Mississippi State only bringing 4, so they're dropping 7 in coverage. So there's spot dropping here. And you're going to see Daniels throw this ball right here. You know, linebacker, You got safety, you got corner driving from above. So you've got a triangle of Mississippi State here. Malik Neighbors does a nice job of curling up into this. He's in the slot here. He's right here. So he's going to curl around that safety. So safety's going to drop here. Linebacker could drop there. And Daniels on 3rd and 7, just ripping it into not the smallest of spaces, but there's still some quarterbacks that are not going to rip this thing. But look, he puts this in between 3 Mississippi State Bulldogs. Neighbors gets the first down. I love this on 3rd and 7. The fact that he can beat a drop 7, just rushing 4, good protection up front again, and that was a theme, like I said, and he's able to rip this in between 2 defenders. Neighbors shows his number, and Daniels puts it right on the money from the left hash over here between the hash and the numbers. That's a great, great throw on 3rd down and 7. Neighbors did that all day. Daniels did it all day. When a coaching staff uses the week and talks about 3rd down in preparation for a game, and they draw things up on a blackboard or the whiteboard or whatever it is now they're writing on, this is exactly how they want to see it right here. So you got a little 3-by-1, motion to 3-by-1. Mississippi State, you're going to see here, is going to bring 5. So they're going to drop this defensive end again, bring Jet Johnson in the A-gap. So they're bringing 5, dropping that defensive end, and then they're going to try and match these routes behind. Now, first things first, let's look at Logan Diggs, running back. This is how you earn playing time right here. Watch him, boom, just take care of 14, just takes care of Watson. I mean, that's brilliant. So that's going to give Daniels some good time. Everybody else is picked up. The blitzer gets knocked down. And Daniels, you can see, is looking left. He's starting with his eyes on the left side of the field. So he's looking at it going, don't love it. Now he starts to get his eyes back here. He's feeling this rush. But he realizes, hey, I got a little bit more time, and I've got space. Settle up again, and look at this rip. Doesn't panic and rips. I mean, there is not much space between the receiver, is that Brian Thomas, and number 3. There is not much room, but you got to get that now. They only needed 4 yards, but he rips this, and look at this. He throws that into about a 10-inch spot. Great protection, excellent scan. Didn't love anything up top, even though they'd been winning against man coverage all day. And now he gets his eyes back to Thomas, doesn't panic, settles, stays in the pocket, rips it, first down. That, my friends, is the maturation of a young quarterback happening in front of your eyes. All right, let's finish up with another brilliant throw from Jayden Daniels. Completed 88% of his passes, and they weren't just push passes, little slant routes, swing routes, bubbles, any of that. I mean, he threw the ball down the field all day long against Mississippi State, and this is a great final example of just how brilliant he was on Saturday. And if he continues this, he is going to climb and climb and climb in the draft rankings for quarterbacks. And this is a great draft class, but he is going to fit right in it. So you're going to get Mississippi State playing cover 3 here. So they're going to buzz him down. Safety gets to the middle, and you can tell he opens up to the inside. So playing cover 3 with a spy. So you'll see them right here. So here's your spy right here. Spy's in the middle, rushing these 3. So you're going to drop 8, all right? But you're going to play cover 3 behind it, all right? You can see Johnson get to his hook area. He's going to get to the curl flat. He's going to buzz down here on the weak side. And now, essentially, you've got cover 3 up here with just one receiver. So it's going to essentially turn to man up top, which Malik Neighbors has beat all day long. But look at Daniels' eyes. Daniels' eyes are starting on the safety. So he's getting his initial read. Okay, middle of the field closed. All right, I like it. Middle of the field closed. You like to work outside the numbers. So he's keeping the safety frozen with the eyes. Now, he checks outside. He sees the double move by Neighbors. And then he's going to freeze the safety one last time. Watch the head go back. See that? Head goes back to the inside. Watch that head turn. It's outside. I see Neighbors, but let me freeze that safety one more time. Freeze him right there, and then launch that thing deep, and then drop that thing in the bucket again. Neighbors is pulling away, but when he threw this, they were about even. But a sweet little hesitation and go move by Neighbors, and that ball is dropping in the bucket. right there, Neighbors out at the 1 yard line. But this throw is brilliant. But again, think of all the quarterback things he did. Freeze the safety. Know what the coverage is with your eyes first. Read the safety. Now, get a read on the guy that you're thinking about. Okay, got it. Let's check the safety again. And now let's launch. It's great quarterback play from Jayden Daniels all day. All day. I mean, he was absolutely brilliant. There's so much to say. There's so many things I left on the cutting room floor. But, man, this is a great way to finish. Jayden Daniels. Boy, what a day to put the film on, bro.